is Vert Wheeler there. Finger licking good racing. We're going to go racing here. Finger licking good. As we get up to racing speed, someone has a brilliant start. He's still warming up the tyres as he comes into the braking marker for the first turn tonight. Mertzy Blue, I love the black and green. And Exorcist and Wheezy in the Maserati. But as you can see, they were spaced out. Oh no, we've already had one of the Maseratis. Oh, I think the teammates come together already. Turn 1. So it's a good start. A great start. Just trying to see, have a look in the foreground what happened. Everyone getting in through. And oh, he did get tagged, didn't he? I just missed it. I was focused on the cars behind, but that could have been a lot worse. As we into the second chicane now. Oh, we've had a big moment down the back end of it. I'm not sure who actually was caught up in that. Wheezy Weston's got through the first Lesmo, got one of the other, I think that's Vert Wheeler, who's gone wide. Some of these boys are absolutely struggling. Psychogency for Lethargy Racing. His teammate is Mertzy Blue, who's in that Audi. He's currently 6th, the 777. Lethargy and Mertzy Blue, the 222. He's just ahead of him, actually. So yeah, an interesting start. I have not seen GT4's race myself in a one-class event on ACC now. So this is my first time. An exploded Argon, Little Wild, Team Little Bear. Coming up in behind in that Ginetta. And it was bits of missing that we saw go off at turn 1 in that McLaren. He's got Curver behind him. Look how quick that McLaren, sorry, that Porsche is. Close racing all the way through the field. Curver a long way off, unfortunately. Up to the front though. Cheese Noodles is doing a fantastic job of keeping pace with the AMG Mercedes. Ty Morgo. You can see there was a lot of wide lines in that first lap. But we got there, and they're putting on some good racing already. Now, hopefully the alerts tonight don't play up like they were before. So, if you've been hitting the like button, it hasn't been popping up. Apologies. We've just turned the alerts back on. Good start though. Oh, I didn't realise. There you go. So GT4 started on cold tyres. So that would probably explain the first lap jitters we saw everyone dealing with. Looks like they've brought those tyres up to temperature. Things are just settling down now. Michael Levy liked the stream. So thank you, Michael. I saw just see your alert was missed, so thank you, Michael. I hate these cold, muggy nights where it's cold, but it's also a little bit muggy, so it's a little bit uncomfortable to rug up. And then if you do rug up, you want to put the fan back on, and then sometimes it's just a little bit too cold for the fan. It's, you know, first world problems. Absolutely nothing I'm not going through anything difficult, but I do like to complain. Mercy Blue and Psychogency on the same team, so they can work together tonight. Let's see how they deal with the pressure as we get later on into it. As you can see, there's 2 mandatory stops. So 2 mandatory stops. Not sure if they're going to have to do tyres or not. Here we go. The why did I say Mitsubishi? The Mercedes inside of Mercy Blue makes it look easy. Bits are missing. Started a fair way down the back of the pack, but he is pushing forward. I think he... Oh, that's AB Saints there. I think that was Argon he got through just before. So you will be learning the drivers and team names with us tonight. This is going to be a lot of fun. AB Saints here. Ryko Racing. Wheezy also part of Ryko Racing as well. Oh no, Argon overcooked it into the braking zone. We see that all the time at Monza. Bits are missing. And that's... Is it the McLaren of Stanhouse? No, he's back there. Hammer's in the pit lane very early. Bits and missings. Got that one worked out. Stubbies is just ahead of him. And then we've got Vert Wheeler. And Morningstar Mike. Wheezy Western. Just on the back of Exorcist Hell here. Trying to get it in before Ascari. It's always a split decision when you get up a side coming into Ascari, because if you're on the inside, sometimes you're like, should I back out? But Wheezy's made that one stick for now. Made that look spectacular, in fact. An Exorcist. The 666 in that BMW drives backwards as Morningstar Mike actually got good traction out of Ascari. It's going to pile the pressure on. Beamer versus Beamer. Morningstar Mike drives for Happy Endings, Baby Oil Racing. Okay. They did make the team names themselves. Exorcist drives also for Happy Endings, Baby Oil Racing. So they're actually teammates. One's gone the red, one's gone the yellow. Ooh. A little bit later on the brakes there for Exorcist. Almost tagged Morningstar Mike there. Rohan, thank you for liking the stream, and thanks for joining us tonight for this first GT4 series with Go2Whoa. Hope you have enjoyed the opening laps also. Was that Cheese Noodles? A few other people going off through the second. Chicane. So Mercy Blue and Psychogency. That's going to give the motivation that there's possibly some dramas ahead. And if they can just stay consistent, well, they could definitely be fighting for a podium. This is Psychogency now on his way forward to get up to Cheese Noodles. Cheese Noodles, Turn 0 Racing. He's in the Larry, purple and green. I mean, you can't miss it. Absolutely can't miss it. Well, I hope everyone's had an easy hump day. It's all downhill from here, guys. So, The weekends are coming. And we're in fact past the halfway point as well. So we're on the downhill slope. It's just easy comings now. All-wheel drive up. I'm sure many will see your message when they rewatch this back. A lot of them like to watch the race back after the stream. After we stream. It's Exorcist and Morningstar Mike here. Just in their own little land. Bits are missing. And Stubbies. He's trying to get up to Vert Wheeler's pace in the Mercedes. Oh, he's absolutely ruined his exit through there. Took a lot of curb, and that would have slowed him down. And here comes Stubbies. And he's for Mason's Jars Racing. See if he can't turn Vert Wheeler into some jam. Absolutely. We've got a Discord. If you want to join, there's the link in the chat. And if you enjoy sim racing, don't forget to subscribe or like. And thanks for turning up tonight. It's good to have everybody's company. If you haven't been here before, my name is Josh, the commentator here at Demo One Garage. We do all sorts of sim racing. So you've come to the right place if that's what you like. If you also want to get involved, feel free to message me and I can get you in contact with any of the leagues that we stream. And they'll be more than happy to add you at some point. It's looking good down here with Stenhouse. Oh, out of Ascari. That was bits are missing. The Stenhouse. Was he just trying to get it back up? Oh, he's got to wait. He's got to wait. Yes, he's waiting. Let's have a look at the replay. Just in the background there, you can see they were side by side. And as we come to the Stenhouse, thought he had probably a little bit more room. And he's only just gotten up and moving because he was stationary for a long time. And Michael Levy sent 50 stars via Facebook support. Thank you so much, Michael. Appreciate that one. 8 cents is the gap between Murty Blue and Exorcist. So he's catching up. There's quite some distance now between some of these drivers. And I wonder how much strategy is going to play into this. Murty Blue's in. Sarkagency's in. Oh no, Exorcist. Overcooked that one big time. Groover just got ACC. Nice. Oh, you timed that perfectly, Michael. You even got a replay of the alert. That's how well timed it was. This is Exorcist. Having a bit of drama. Tried to make the corner. And yeah, took a lot of sausage. So we don't get to watch a lot of GT4 racing. Oh, drive through for Stenhouse. After all that, this man has a drive through. I'm not sure what it's for. I don't know if anyone saw the message, but track limits possibly. That's harsh, especially if he's gotten that this early. So for Stenhouse, he's probably going to fall to the back of the grid after that one. Oh, he probably won't fall to the back of the grid, but he might drop to 14th, 15th. It's going to be somewhere around there. That's a big shame, because he's starting to catch some cars there. Curve one of them. Team Little Bears obviously had some issues, or the Porsche is just that much quicker down the straight line than Ginetta on the back foot. That's bits are missing. It's out wide at Parabolica. Troubles for Bitter missing, but not for Curver. He'll just get through. Screams on through. Number 53. We'll get on with this race now. Yeah, so Bitter missing. He actually came into the pit lane as well. He's making some good time through, but I don't know if he was involved in something. Yes, look at that. Look at the front. Something's happened there. Ty Morgo is storming down on someone here. Oh, drive-through cleared there for the number 72. Sorry, it was the number 12. The one looked like a 7. So this is actually for the race lead. Someone's held it now for the first 15 minutes. Ty Morgo. He'll have something to say about that. If he can get there. I think he's been making some good time though. Both these drivers' cars look like new. Haven't been in the wars just yet. Stayed out of the walls. How aggressive is Ty Morgo? Gonna make it. And does he have the pace actually to beat someone so far? Still a long way to go. Both of those drivers have both their mandatory stops to do as well, so there could be some overtakes with strategy. Undercut, overcut. I imagine the undercut's a little bit better here. Nerdsy Blue. I think he's chasing down Argon. And the Audi driver is going to take the inside at Parabolica. And he's got all the grip in the world. And the 222 gets one more spot. And makes his way on to catch back up to Team Little Bear now. It was about 4 seconds up the road. Sorry, 13 seconds up the road. Let's look at the update. Cheese Noodles. Second in quali. He's currently running fourth at the moment. I don't know what's pushed him backwards. I don't know if it's been the... everyone says that the Giunetta's a little bit underpowered. But Cheese Noodle seems to be doing quite well. And he's running for Turn 0 Racing. Just looking for some info on the Giunetta. It's just all setups. Everyone's sharing or trying to sell their setups online. I was thinking about this the other day, about people selling setups. And mathematically, there can't be that many that work that well, you know? I don't know what the permutations would be, but there would be only so many settings that would be drivable, and then there would be only a certain amount again that work for each track, and then there'd be maybe a little bit more depending if you're trying to widen. Say if you like a bit of a oversteerer car, there'll be so many. An understeerer car, there'll only be so many drivable ones. So, yeah, I was just wondering, in the main scheme of things, how many setups out there, free or sold, just the same thing? Because mathematics. If you'd like to, you can support us at buymeacoffee.com/Demo1Garage. You will gain perks, guaranteed entry to our own hosted events that Demo1 Garage hosts. early access to the podcasts, and more on its way. So if you want to get in on the ground floor, now is the time. Yeah, the Camaro and the Ginetta, they seem to be a little bit behind. So go back to the front, you can see Ty Morgo has actually lost a bit of time to someone. So if someone was just racing at a consistent pace, he's definitely picked that pace up. So I wonder if Ty Morgo can respond now as we go under 39 minutes to go. I just want to remind you guys, you can support me obviously YouTube and Facebook if you want, but the US government, there's a new law now with taxes and stuff. So I think it's like 30% for creators outside of the US, so that includes YouTube and Facebook, plus the fees that they take. So if you'd like more of the money to go towards supporting Demo 1, I would recommend buying me a coffee, but obviously it's silly of me to sit here. Beggars can't be choosers is what I'm trying to say. I appreciate all of the support. But I'd just like to let you know that that's what happens. So 30% already is lost. We've got Team Little Bear, the Audi. Oh, look at that. That wasn't too much work at all. Mercy Blue swiftly moves past Team Little Bear. Can he catch Curva now? Yeah, I wonder what the BOP's like for the Merc and Audi. The Audi, it does seem quite quick. So it's up against the Porsche now. I've heard the Porsche is a little bit of a handful. So Curva's doing a great job of dialing that car in this week and getting some pace out of it. What's the pressure going to be like? Oh, he's run right at the first Lesmo. And Mercy Blue. No contest. So, we're nearing the halfway point of this race, and we still haven't seen the majority of the drivers take to their first stop, which is an interesting stat. I'm trying to say an interesting stat, an interesting fact. We've seen in the past since the pit windows have been abolished due to it causing server instability on the console. There's been a lot of early stops within the first 10 minutes, especially in the GT3s, that have worked very well for a lot of people. We haven't seen too many people take that route tonight. Got a battle now between Psych Agency and AB Saints. This is looking hot. It's a Camaro versus the Mercedes. How hard can Saints hold off? He's trying to find room into Lesmo. Already, you can see trying to avoid a double movement as well. Psych Agency is looking very, very quick. It's going to be a drag race up to Ascari as Saints takes to the inside. He's going to try scare Psycho, but look at that. That Merc has straight line speed that can't be beat. And the Camaro on the back foot and into Ascari. It's already Psycho ahead. Saints chasing. He's in his slipstream though. Can he get something into Parabolica? Maybe. Beat him on the brakes. That's going to be his best opportunity. I think he's lost a... Look at that straight line speed of that Mercedes. There's just nothing that the Camaro can do about that. Tried to trail brake into Parabolica there to stay with his competitor. But again, the Mercedes. It's just got the edge. And AB Saints is bleeding time now. Not that was anything wrong with what he did. That was all perfect. Perfect line. See the car dip under braking now. Psycho Agency, a very proficient driver, and it's going to be hard to force him into an error. Time Morgo's lost another 3 seconds since we last checked in with him, so someone awesome is leading quite comfortably at the moment. Almost 4.5 seconds over his closest rival. Hammer time. Mr. Hammer and Curver. Again, I think the Mercedes is going to have the advantage here. Curver also needs to stop as well. But he does have track position, so let's see how hard he does fight for this one. He's totally entitled to do that. As Hammer goes up the inside, the apex appears. Oh, wow, we bumped around. No contact, though. Hammer got that done. He wanted to move on very quickly. He's got a lot of pace. He wants to use it. Just want to say also apologies for not getting up the event until very late tonight. I was busy all day and I got back pretty late, and most of you know I've got nerve damage and I needed to just rest up a bit, so that's why it was only until like the last half an hour. But it doesn't matter, because if you've got those alerts turned on, you would have probably got an alert. So thanks for doing that to our subscribers. But yeah, if you want to plan and maybe choose what you want to watch, if you head to our website at demo1garage.com and click upcoming races in the menu, it'll take you to a page where it's got all of our events listed. If they are orange, we're streaming them. And you can even download a copy for yourself. So if you see them blue, either I haven't gone either there for the next week and I haven't confirmed yet, but they will turn orange. So you can always go back and check. It's the system the leagues use to book streams in with me, but the public can go and have a look and see when we're streaming. So that was a little bit in that Ginetta. I think Argon just had the pace to get around him there.
You're halfway through, not over yet.
Was it Stubbies? It was Stubbies, rather. Yes, so the Camaro even looks a little stronger than the Ginetta. He didn't quite make that corner, though, so you've got to be careful. Too many of those tonight, and we will see drive-throughs for track limits. Ginetta goes wide, Argon stays in, and then Stenhouse behind him in 14th. So we've got a little line of cars now starting to form. It's getting quite busy through here. Stubby's trying to take a lot of Ascari off there. I know, especially if you're play GT Sport, the game loves to give you penalties for taking liberties there. I think Stubby's got away with it then, though. And we've got Argon and Stenhouse. And there's Psych Agency. He's taken the stop, so that's why he's behind them. But he's going to be a fast-moving object that everybody ahead's going to have to deal with. Argon, last minute, comes in. Looks like he gets down to the pit lane time. Argon and Stenhouse take their first stop this evening. This is our race leader. It's someone awesome. Dominating in the GT4s. Dominates in the GT3s. Just an all-round brilliant sim racer. Eagle Wind in the BMW GT4. Currently second. Ty Morgo took his stop. And look where he is. He's just coming through Parabolica now. Cheese Noodles has maintained fourth since we've had the start. But it does look like the Ginetta's on the back foot a little. So it'll be interesting to get his feedback after tonight's race to hear what he thinks about the performance and how hard or how much more performance he needs to stay with the big boys in the Audis and the Mercedes. And if he thinks the BOP is right in the GT4 world. It looks a little bit out. I think there's some work that 505 need to do there to get that right. But I don't know if they're going off real world BOP stats or whatever. I don't know if it's even that drastic in the real world. Saints is in the pit lane as well. Wheezy's fifth. He's in the Maserati. Wouldn't it be cool to see a GT3 version? Well, JJ's here. What does surprise me a lot though is the gaps forming between these drivers. This is Psychogency. As you can see, he is really bullying Argon. The Ginetta definitely lacks the straight line pace. How does the Camaro stack up though? As we hit Parabolica, that's Psychogency and the Mercedes up the inside. Oh, he's well ahead as we appear around the first apex. A little bit of a squiggle on the way out there. Maybe just a touch of power a little bit too soon. Argon is still there. Can maybe apply some pressure. That's someone awesome getting out of the pit lane. So things are getting really busy now. I think if anyone used the KTM, they would be lapped 12 times already. So it looks like, because that's, you can see, that's someone awesome. He's come out in third. So it looks like these guys will be getting the blue flags. No, someone's ahead of them. There you go. That's Psychogency, actually, that they were fighting against. Swagon gets out of the way. Stenhouse is chasing him in 14th. Team a little bit down there in 15th. Bits are missing. I don't know what's happened to him. He had an incident earlier on and it's slowed him down because he looked like he had some real pace tonight. Such a shame. Saints has done both his stops. He's the first one to do so. He's down there 17th and Vert Wheeler is 18th. Oh, Vert was that other driver in the Mercedes. So he's getting blue flagged. So that's actually Argon in behind it. Oh, big moment there. Oh no, and that's hurt Argon. This is the opportunity Stenhouse was waiting for. He gets it. Stenhouse, he makes the pass. A little bit of help there as well. A little bit of divine intervention. This is how it all went wrong. Have a look. Argon. We had the Mercedes go off. Argon also did the same thing. I think he might have been target locked onto Vert Wheeler there. That was the green Mercedes that went off. And was judging things off what Vert was doing, and it affected his braking distance. I turned... That shouldn't be coming up with those messages. I turned them off. Sorry those messages popped up again. They were not meant to come up. Alrighty, 23 to go now. Ty Morgo is our race leader. He still needs... He's done his stop, actually. So the overcut worked. I don't remember who went in or first or not. I wasn't quite fully aware of when that happened. But we do have a new race leader. Wonder if there was a fuel stop. It was a longer one for someone, and Ty maybe went for a bit of a splash and dash moment. Someone can maybe do some fuel saving and stay within striking range of Ty. This could be a real dominant performance by someone tonight. It's not that far away. We definitely know he can make up that time. Stubbies has done his second stop. Hem has done his second stop. How are there four car? Are there 4 car classes in ACC? Stenhouse was in striking range of Hemmer, who has done both his stops. Wonder if Stenhouse will let that stop him though. Hemmer, a lot quicker down the straight. Even the McLaren can't seem to keep pace with that Mercedes. What's going on? The Mercedes just seems to be the dominant car. I'm surprised everyone didn't pick the Mercedes. But it's good to see that we have a good mix. I wonder how it's going for Cheese Noodles. He's still 4th as well. So he's doing a fantastic job. It's not the fastest car right there. Someone's gone in for his second stop, so quite quick succession he's done that. Wonder how will Ty respond to that. I think someone's going for the undercut maneuver here. This could be a brilliant decision. It's on his marks. Great, he hit them perfectly then. So we've got the Alpine GT4. Chevy Camaro, the Ginetta, the KTM Expo GT4. The Maserati Gran Turismo, the McLaren 570, the Mercedes AMG, and the Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 Club Sport. All GT4 cars, all part of the European Series. Oh, we got to stop go for Bitter Miss, and it has just been one of those days, hasn't it, for him? Where one thing goes wrong, everything goes wrong, and hopefully round 2 he'll be able to pick up the pieces and have a better day. So it's just about mitigating disaster now. Round 2 next week is at Brands Hatch, so that's going to be exciting, seeing the GT4 around there. I wonder if we'll get any rain like we saw in the GT3 race with Race on Oz. The Pro-Am had the rain. The Pro class, it started raining at the end, but it apparently was supposed to pour and storm big time in the middle of the race, but we didn't quite get that much water. So we could see some very wet conditions in round 2 next week, much different to what we're seeing here today in Monza. It's been the qualifying was a little bit wet, but that might be maybe a boon for the Ginetta drivers, because it looked like Cheese Noodles seemed to perform well in the wet. So maybe he'll be able to do something if we get a wet race at Brands Hatch. That's Hammer, not quite making the second chicane there. He's running 10th. Stanhouse is here behind him, but he doesn't need to make that stop. So Stanhouse will drop a few positions once he takes that second. Someone's come out in 5th place, and he's definitely fighting for the lead. We're just waiting to see how does Ty Morgo respond to the undercut situation that someone awesome's trying to facilitate here. Merty Blue's in the pit lane. Roses, what is up, mate? Our Twitch, our biggest Twitch fan is Roses. If you don't know, we stream Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. I forgot to turn the Twitch stream on last night, Roses, so you missed a race, which was my bad. But what is up, mate? It's good to have you along. So our leader still didn't decide to pit yet. Looks like he's extending that run. Someone has passed Noodles now. He's up to 4th. Just woken up. What's the time for you, Roses? Early morning? But Stanhouse here still trailing Hammer. Hammer hasn't really been able to make much distance. For Stanhouse, it might just be giving him a target to lock onto. 10:13 a.m. It's Eastern time zone, am I right? In the States. Big Les, 89. Welcome. Thanks for following. Oh, GMT, my bad. So you're a UK viewer. You've probably told me that. I'm just terrible with remembering details like that. Absolutely terrible. But absolutely big shout out to Big Les for following and joining us here at the Demo on Garage. Now, we're getting through the stops now. Team Little Bear's gone in. We're just waiting to see what's going to happen at the front. We need Ty Morgo to respond. Still does have 15 minutes though, so it's his prerogative how long he'll go for, how he's happy to do that. Eagle wind. What's Eagle going to do? Eagle through Parabolica. Lap traffic. Oh, he's going to come in. All right. So that's 9th place Psych Agency just ahead of him. So they've lapped quite a few cars now. GT Sport. Yes, Monza. I was just saying with GT Sport before, Roses, the track limits, especially on GT Sport, they're quite strict sometimes, especially when you got the penalties turned on. But I'm sure being a league race, they probably haven't turned off. So good luck with that one. When is that race? Is that tonight for you or on the weekend? So Wheezy Western. Ooh. That was a interesting lag glitch there. Don't know what that's about. Pens are on. Okay, that will be difficult. So in a couple of days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night. Well, that'll be fun. With penalties. That's my biggest advice is with penalties on is to get out there and just search for those track limits. Because, oh God, it can ruin a day. It can ruin a race as well. Especially, yeah, when it's 40 laps. So, yeah, good luck with that one. We are nearing the end of this. We're on the 23rd lap anyway. Ty Morgo is our race leader. And as he comes round Parabolica now for the 23rd time, we ask the question, will he take to the pit lane this lap? Or is he just happy with the way things are going? No, he's happy with the way things are going. So another lap will go on the tally. Wheezy Western in that Maserati Gran Turismo. Someone back up to third now, so he's definitely targeting Ty Morgo. The difference between them, not quite sure. Waiting for the Wheezy Western split to update. Give us a bit of a better understanding of. Well, Wheezy's coming in, so you should see someone awesome in the background. Coming around Parabolica, there he is. So someone will take second place. And his next target is Ty, who needs to take that stop. He's the only driver yet to do all two, because Wheezy's about to complete his second. So we're coming into the final run to the checkered flag. This is where anything and everything can happen. So welcome along. If you just hit play button and you've just joined us, my name's Josh, I'm the commentator, and you're very welcome to this race. This is the Go2Whoa League. Round number 1, their first time on ACC in the GT4 class. There used to be a league that were Project Cars 2, but because Project Cars 2 has been getting a little bit unstable on the PlayStation recently, they have moved to ACC. So here we are, first round for them. And we're just in a bit of a stalemate at the moment, wondering whether Ty Morgo is going to take the lead or whether someone awesome and his undercut is going to work. So Ty Morgo is at the Parabolica. Considering there's 10 minutes to go, no, he's going to go. So he's happy with the time he's making. And the number 5 extends another lap again. Oh, that's a little bit laggy. Hope Stubby's connection's okay. Or at least I hope the server's okay, because usually when you see that, it's either the server or it's the person themselves. So Stanhouse is in that McLaren, and he's got a bit of competition now, about 6/10 away. And that Camaro is going to try eat him if he can. Down the straight, though. I think the McLarens might have a bit of edge down the straight line speed, but we'll see how well Stubbies deals with this. So the gap is about 1.2 at the moment, last split. Yeah, there seems to be a connection lag with Stubbies. That's why his car's behaving the way it is. Stenhouse, what he needs to do is just do what he's been doing well and not change anything. And try not let the mental games get to him. It's hard, especially when you're getting to the closing stages of the race like this with 9 minutes to go. Because there's still time for stubbies in that Camaro to just slowly pull him in and orchestrate an overtake in the closing stages. We've seen it before. But Stenhouse should be able to deal with the pressure here, I'm sure of it. So yeah, it's a very weird connection bug, I'd say. So Morgo, well, I wonder how long he's going to leave this stop, because he made some time. Oh, that's Curver dropping off the mark there. He's in 14th. So there'll be some blue flags out for Curver, because this is our race leader coming through. Surprised, actually. Psycho's down 2 laps as well. There seems to be a real performance difference with these GT4 cars. Because some of these drivers that are being lapped, I don't know if it's just, you know, first time in the new cars, just adjusting, or the fact that the Mercedes seems to be so dominant. But in saying that, Cheese Noodles is 3rd right now. And we didn't think that Ginetta was going to be that competitive. He's doing a good job. Cheese Noodles is a quick driver too. I'd shake in my boots if I had to come up against him. So Ty Morgan doesn't have many laps left to take that final stop. But if he's in the zone, he might as well continue on with things. It's just a shame we don't have the ability like we do on PC to check the timings, so we could get a bit of an idea of what's going on between Ty Morgo and someone's times. Well, answer will be delivered very shortly though. Ty might be coming in this lap. Yes, he is. All right, so this is where things get very tense for Ty. Where is someone? He's just coming up to Ascari now. So it's AMG Mercedes v AMG Mercedes. Oh, someone. That was a little wild. Just a little bit wild through there from someone. He's very lucky. Oh, quick stop. Ty's back at it again. Someone is still not around Parabolica. Maybe there was a pit lane error from someone earlier on, because Ty Morgo has made a huge amount of time. He's come out. There is someone. He's just crossed the start-finish line. And I think Ty Morgo is already up to the braking zone for the first turn. There's a lot of time between them. There's our race leader. This is 2nd place. Thank you, Coheed, for the share. It's good to have you along, bro. Chris? See you been enjoying some truck simulator. So, someone also... I don't know where he lost the time, but look at that, 6.8 seconds. Oh, who got the drive-through? Oh, it's Vert Wheeler again. That's his 2nd drive-through tonight. That's such a shame for Vert. 5.5 to go. Things are looking good now for Ty. He's got a nice buffer. I wonder if there was some fuel saving this race for Ty, because he's made a huge amount of time. So things are getting quite complicated out there. There's a lot of back markers, middle markers, lapping backer markers. Thank God everything's sorted for us automatically, because I'd hate to keep track of this manually. That's Eagle in 4th place. Just getting past Mercedes there. Don't think that's for position, because his target is Cheese Noodles, who's 3rd. Just have a look. Who's the number of that Mercedes? You'll get up the inside here. 777. That's Psych Urgency there. And Psycho's 10th. So this is 4th place. Getting past 10th. I'm just really surprised. Just the difference in performance we've seen through the GT4s tonight. It's been really obvious. Hammer and X assist. Looks like they're about to come together. Hammer was a lot closer at the last split. Said there he's about a 10th away, but he's lost maybe a 10th or 2 since checking in. BMW, though, he did hold that inside line for Ascari, but Hammer was not there when we arrived. So a little bit of breathing room now for Exorcist, just for the time being. Torn one of your biceps in order, so no iRacing or anything in full on for a good month or so. Real life injuries suck. Well, that's no good, man. Yeah, when I broke my foot at the end of last year, I even stopped streaming because it hurt to sit. I had to have my leg elevated, so yeah. Oh well, rest up. He'll be back sooner rather than later. Cheese is only at 8/10 away from someone, so has someone made an error? Because the Ginetta, oh, he has. Someone's been in the wall. So someone could lose his 2nd spot here, because this Ginetta, driven by Cheese, is about to steal the spot. Did not see this coming. 2 minutes to go. We've got 2 laps left. Oh, surely he's not going to try it in there. It has upset someone slightly. He's missed the corner completely. Cheese knows what's on the line. A healthy amount of points and 1 better place on the podium. Someone has made a huge mistake somewhere. Somehow we still got performance in that Mercedes, and he's still drivable by the looks of things. Can he defend though from the Ginetta? Cheese gets him. That is Cheese into 2nd, and for someone awesome, he's now down in 3rd, and Eaglewind is there behind him in the BMW, so there could be a last minute upset if someone doesn't get a hustle on. Didn't see this coming. Did not see this coming. Here we go. The BMW at Ascari. Oh, he got ahead. Didn't see that at all. Great move. And that's Eagle up to inside the top 3. Someone who was leading this race at one point is now occupying 4th. And he's outside any prize-giving spots. It's such a shame for it to unfold the way it has for someone.
Right, man. The leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
But here we go, the final lap. If only the race had been a couple of minutes shorter, says someone. If only. But he's got to do this final lap. And luckily for him, Wheezy Western in 5th is half a truck away. So, touch wood, he doesn't make any more errors. Fourth place should be where he finishes today. This is Hammer on X-Assist. Oh, X-Assist and Hammer, they both outbrake themselves. Both racing just a little bit too hard, but X-Assist in that BMW. Mercedes now. Again, careful not to double move. Just blocks the middle of the road. Doesn't give Hammer any space to maneuver for the time being. X-Assist, he's got to make his mind up. 69. Oh no, cheese noodles! He gets a drive-through for track limits on the final lap. He will lose his spot. Someone will probably take third place because he's going to have to take it on the final lap. I don't know if it's going to disqualify him. Here we go, though. Hammer on X-Assist. He's inside the slipstream. Is the BMW powerful enough to hold back the Mercedes? As things get super tense here in the first round. Some crazy last-minute action. I don't think it's going to work. X-Assist a little wide at Parabolica. Hammer took that a little bit smoother. And they're going to start their final lap here. This is unprecedented. Can Hammer maybe outbrake him?
The leader has finished the race.
So here comes Cheese Noodles. What's he going to do? Surely, is he going to finish with the drive-through? Does that disqualify him then? He's going to do it. So Eagle Wind will get third on that. Oh, he gets 30 seconds added to his time. Someone also might have actually gotten third out of that. So there's our finishes. This is the battle, though, for 8th as X-Assist is defending here on this final lap of this first round encounter. He squeezed it up the inside. I don't know if that was fully legal, but he's made it work. And he jumped the sausage curbs a little. X-Assist, he's going to squeeze into the Lesmo. Have a look at this. Coming up into the first chicane. Somehow he's found room up on the inside and missed contact. Oh, he's just made that work. Just made that work. As we go back to the live action. X-Assist is still trailing. Hammer needs to get this right through here at Ascari. X-Assist is going to want to get him back, but it's been a fantastic duel between these two. Up to Parabolica, maybe a little bit of trail braking will help X-Assist in the final few meters as they dash to the line. X-Assist can't find the room. Hammer does well to block it. Just needs to get on the power now. Hammer's done the work, and at the end of the day, Hammer will take 8th, just ahead of X-Assist. Congratulations, but it was Ty Morgo who took the win today. Well done to Ty. There he is, Ty Morgo, our race leader and race winner for round 1. There's the results. Cheese Noodles drops to 4th. Someone got his podium back. Eagle promoted to 2nd. A drive-through penalty, though, hurting Cheese Noodles at the very last moment.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Thank you, Big Les. here it is, the burnouts from Ty Morgo for his win in the round 1. If he can get them to work. Here we go. Well done, guys. Well, thank you for joining me for that one. That was round 1. Tomorrow night, we have the Contenders Cup. That is,
Give it all you can.
Contenders Cup is fought on GT Sport. So I'm looking forward to that. That is round 8 at the Nürburgring GP circuit. The stream will start at 7:20 Brisbane time. So 8:20 if you're in the New South Wales or Victoria. But again, thanks to everyone that's joined us. Thanks to our new followers. Thanks to Michael for the stars on Facebook tonight. Don't forget to check out buymeacoffee.com/Demo1Garage. We're going to be putting content up there. And also our website, demo1garage.com. And have a play around and have a look. But my name's Josh. That was the first round of the Go2Whoa GT4 Trent Tasman Cup. But we'll be back with more tomorrow night from the booth. But until then, stay safe. Don't work too hard tomorrow. And I'll see you guys then. Good night.